We are in the final countdown of the Ninja strategy. As you see on the screen, there is about 936K currently at the market cap or BTC raised, which is 7.6. If you go over to the mem pool, there's actually a little bit more, not a lot more coming in, which we found out yesterday on the live stream that this actually has like little cash noises. That's really cool. I'll actually turn that on. I have it muted at the moment. So there's about 0.5 BTC coming in, which will put this just below 1 million. And there is currently only 5 blocks remaining until this pre-sale ends. So the time is estimated. It really depends on the Bitcoin blocks. They seem to be going by pretty fast overnight, but then they kind of slowed down this morning. So there's estimated about 47 minutes left to do this. In order to get involved, all you have to do is go to the strategy. You can hear the little, I don't know if you can hear that in the background. Go to Ninja Strategy. That's at Ninja Alerts. Go to ninjastrategy.fun. Connect there and send your BTC to the pre-sale address, which is pinned on the page. This is not financial advice. This is just telling you how to participate. If you have not been watching anything from all the content coming out from all the socials, just know that this is going to be a strategy token on Bitcoin. That's how it's going to operate. If you have any questions revolving around any of this, drop it in the comments. I am currently just covering it. I'm not the dev. They're very technical questions. I will get with the devs to get you an answer. With all that being said, what's up today, guys? Let's get chat in here. Let's pull this screen back up. Let's celebrate 46 minutes remaining. It is just me, guys. It is just me. I think that maybe Fred will come through later. I'll drop it with some more of the team. Got Enemy Fuzzball in here. What's up? We got Ryan Weaver, GM. We got Moraris, GM. Are you guys excited? Are you guys feeling good about it? I am feeling pretty good about it. We had Shin in here yesterday that said 5 BTC would be the raise. We're a little bit over that. Ken and I were just goofing around. Let's see what else we got here. Ken, pizza, please. So yeah, I mean, this is what it is. Let me go ahead and switch over to just kind of show you some of the things. Do not send from Sex, send from Xverse or Unisat. The Nexus, just covered it. We've been sharing all kinds of stuff. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much where we're at right now. This is the final moments of watching to see what happens. Looks like it just crossed 1 million. We got Pleb in here. Will the rune only be available to trade on RadFi? Actually, I don't know how that works. I know RadFi is helping us set it up, and they're actually doing the strategy, and that would be beneficial to the actual how this works with the 10% tax on the buy and the sell, how these flywheels work. I'm actually not 100% sure on like if that's the only place. I don't think so. I would assume. But the thing about these live streams is people like take an hour live stream and take what we say out of context. So I like to just say, I don't know. I would consider that kind of a dev question. But if you go to, I'll actually go into this a little more. Let's look at it right here. Make sure I'm sharing the right screen. Also, I'm going to let me see if anybody else wants to join. All right, I'm going to get to questions in just a minute. I was going to get to a doc first. Yeah, I'll read that later. Ryan said, yeah, very amped. 1 million market cap on pre-sales bullish. Lots of ninjas has been swept. Holder count going up. Oh, I'd love to hear that. I actually I've been so busy, I haven't really seen the ninjas. Like I saw that the floor price is going up, but the fact that the holder count going up is really cool. Obviously, I like that. More diversity into the ninjas. Oh, look who decided to wake up. GM Fred, GM. Welcome, buddy. You are blurry as can be.
Yeah, I have internet issues. This very day, I have internet issues.
This very day. What's happening today, Fred? What is this very day?
Look, I think there's many days, but not every day bring pizza to the world, and today's the day.
Yeah.
Couldn't
How
be
you
more.
feeling, man? How you feeling about the where everything's at, with the communication, the everything?
You know, I went to bed last night and we were at 3 BTC. I got the post out, and then getting up and seeing how things are running to a million makes me happy. So I think it's good distribution. I think people are excited. I think we got it trending overnight with Asia waking up. Or.io mentioned us, if you've seen it.
I did.
You know, people are catching up. We're on CoinGecko as a
Let's
trading NFT. So
1 second.
you hear me well?
Hold on. I was thinking later we could kind of tune into their space as well. Trevor and Leonidas are live, like on stream. Could you hear that when I pulled it up?
No.
Oh, okay. I couldn't hear you because it was so loud. What's that?
Usually it works when you like tune in a space.
Yeah, I know. Well, it's probably because I have to like share the actual screen and then you'd be able to hear it. Did you want to like go over real quick, just kind of where we're at, some of the things that you were saying, and then we could honestly just like listen to the space live. That way everybody can kind of tune in.
Yeah, we can do that. I think
Okay. Yeah, so you're saying you went to sleep last night and it was at 3 BTC. There's been so many posts going out that it's hard to even find that. And then you woke up to like 7.
I woke up
Here it is.
and now we're clocking in on I think $1 million USD, right? So yeah, 7 blocks left or 8 blocks left, I think.
Yeah.
Is
5.
big shout out to the Ninja Army. Really, I think we came through at night, and yeah, just the fact that we're trending.
Yeah, dude, trending on X, that was really cool. Saw Or.io get that post out last night. A huge marketing push on everybody's behalf. So really freaking cool to see that. 1,500 holders get a trending topic on Twitter. I know there's more people obviously excited and involved, but yeah, here's the pizza was trending really cool. We both took a sip of our coffee at the same time, Fred.
Mine is cold brew today.
Mine is too, but which I like. It's my favorite, but this one particularly was bad. So I had to girly it up a little bit.
Oh, you put milk in it?
Yeah.
Heaven forbid.
Yeah, it wasn't good, man. It wasn't good. It wasn't me that made it. But anyways, yeah, dude, the really cool to see trending. Just like ninjas going everywhere. Like obviously, like people are happy on a lot of these. If you look at the top performing collections, or the ones that are making attempts to do these reserves or these strategy tokens, around 39 minutes left. Don't send from Sex, send from Xverse or Unisat, which are RadFi compatible wallets. And yeah, dude, we just crossed 1 million. If you count the pending. So let's go. I said, you want to tune in to the space live from this space and just kind of see what they're saying?
Oh, let's go. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
$1 million also means it's time for a coconut. I gotta just come on.
Okay. Yeah, go get a coconut. Go get a coconut. In the meantime, I'll pull up the space. We'll kind of listen in live together. Hey, chat, can you hear this?
Let's tune in, see where we're at.
Can you hear it?
I can't. No.
Oh, you can't hear it? What?
Hear it.
Dang. Oh, wait. This is why. Can you hear it now?
At the start without this thing, and then you see how the new thing changes the user behavior. So like even if the number goes from 1 to 2, let's say, well, 2 is like a small number.
Sorry, chat.
But it's a double. It's a 100% increase. And so that's like how you look at these things. And so when you go from 100% like fragmentation, splitting the community in half, to going 100% united, like it may seem like a small or minor thing on paper, and there's like these Ponzi-nomics, which I think throw people off to think this is like, it's something that it's different than it is. I also thought the same thing, but when you really look at it and you understand it, it is quite a significant development. And so I like to experiment, of course, but actually I'm not the first person to usually to experiment. Like I have to have a very, very high conviction rate that something is going to work. I've had a lot of failures in my career before this. And so I've learned the hard way, like how to de-risk something. And so I feel like this model is sufficiently de-risked. There's obviously risks in the execution of it. But anyone who does this on ordinals is going to have flexibility of progressive decentralization over time. And so there'll be small changes in the meta to this, but by and large, I think the model works incredibly well.
Just came in, by the way, Trevor. 4 blocks left.
Let's go. 4 blocks left.
Yeah,
we need like a gong or something, right?
4 Bitcoin raised now.
Yeah, 8 BTC. Yep. Awesome, man. It's a good lucky number.
Guys, I just want to announce that I'm Udi's new designated Big Daddy. And I'm about to sit on Udi's face. Over and out.
Surge, bro.
All right.
I love it.
All right. Well,
Yeah, we got Tim up here. We got Tuxedo. What's up, Serge?
Welcome.
What's up, guys?
Yeah, guys, can we just super quickly give a walkthrough? There's probably people listening like, I'm not here to get your guys' lecture on strategies. I need to learn what to do in the next 4 blocks.
Yeah, exactly.
TLDR. I've seen a lot of people kind of confused on how to send Bitcoin and this sort of stuff. Basically, you just send from your X1st wallet.
Yeah, this is the simplest thing. Like send Bitcoin to the address, X1st or Unisat. If you don't have those, like set them up ASAP, or if you want to just YOLO it and like open a DM with us, we'll open a support ticket in the Discord. Once we close, we are gonna have to reschedule the trading date to like maybe, I don't know, like not that later, because we want to see Radfi go live. I have to check in with them to see what that is. There is going to be basically a claim on the site. So once this ends in 4 blocks, you're going to need to submit your Radfi address that way. So we're just going to, kind of manually solve all the issues. It's no different than what we've done many times. It looks like there's probably, I see 2,151 confirmed UTXOs. So I'm guessing that's how many people have participated, which is pretty freaking cool. I'm pretty excited about. But yeah, so you go to ninjastrategy.fun. There's an address. You copy it. You open your wallet. You paste the address, and you send whatever Bitcoin you want. And then your share of the token is pro rata. It's proportional to how much has been sent in versus how much you send in. So there's 8 BTC sent in. So that means that, like if you sent in 0.08 BTC, and of course, and it was 8 BTC total, then you'd have 1% of the token. It's really, really, really simple. Maybe it's too simple.
1% of the 65%.
Yes, correct. Yep.
To be clear, yeah.
Yes. Yep.
And this is something where your X1st main normal Bitcoin wallet, you do not have to connect the RadFi and use your RadFi Bitcoin wallet.
No. Yeah, don't make it. Yeah, just send it. Just send it.
Okay, so yeah, bottom line, I'll break it down for people who don't still haven't followed. You just send your Bitcoin from your X1st wallet. Normal.
I'll break it down and simplify it. Just send it.
It's pretty simple. Trevor made it pretty easy. And there are literally 4 blocks, which could happen in 5 minutes. I've seen blocks come in very fast before.
Yeah.
Also, Trevor, we've been on spaces like this with countdowns, and the 4 blocks take 4 hours. So we don't know how long the countdown's going to be, but we know it's 4 blocks, and the Bitcoin gods will decide what that means, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. This is the last chance. I mean, it's like now, like make your
4
decision,
blocks, guys.
Make your decision now and live with it. Yeah. This is it. This is Rune 14. This is the pizza ticker, the Bitcoin pizza ticker. We think this is going to be an awesome meme coin, a top 3 meme coin in Bitcoin. We think Bitcoin pizza is a core part of all of crypto culture. I mean, it's the first crypto transaction ever made. And we've been all about pizza, guys. We've been doing the pizza bus tour. We got the pizza pets. We got the pizza ninjas on the rarest pizza sets. Yeah, I mean,
Ladies and gentlemen, in crust we trust.
in crust we trust.
This is the intersection of provenance, culture, and strategy. Okay, and to all the naysayers, we say we showed up and we did it, and we fucked you up.
Awesome. Tim, what's up?
Hey, what's up, guys? Just wanted to say hi. Yeah, 4 blocks, super exciting. 8 BTC and counting. Yeah, no, I've had a great day. I think I've never tweeted so much in my life in one single day. So, you know, I don't know. I hope I'll get maybe a bump into views, but just wanted to share. You know,
3 blocks. Oh my God, 3 blocks left.
3 blocks, folks.
Oh my God.
What?
Oh,
So fast.
we just hit $1 million market cap.
Bro, you're late,
$1 million,
Trevor.
and I'll just say this, dude. You're just
Guys,
gambling.
did we just hit $1 million?
Yes.
So okay, guys, I have a deal with my friend. She just flew in from Korea. Okay, she told me if you hit $1 million, you get to do whatever you want to me.
Oh, yeah, good. Okay.
I'm about to kiss her right now live on the Ordinal Show, on the United
I'm so
Trevor
glad he's not
Young's
on this
Ordinal
live.
Show. I'm about to go
I'm
live
so glad he's
and
not on
kiss
this.
her on the $1 million mark, guys.
We won't behind the scene footage. We won't behind the scene footage.
Okay, turn on the video. I'm about to go.
Bro, okay. I don't want to listen to Sir smooch somebody, bro. Yeah, let's get back to business. We need to stop. What did Bieber say? Stop clocking around or something like that. Yeah, dude. There's only like 2 blocks left, bro. Okay, wait. Here we go. I feel like we need some music or something, bro.
It's not through yet. I think not.
Have you ever missed and hit your hand?
No, not yet.
Not yet?
Yeah.
Bro, it's coming out the bottom, dude. It's gonna make your floor sticky. How'd you manage to hit it with the machete at the top and it's coming out the bottom? That's impressive. Yeah, you just gotta chug it now, I guess.
Bro, nothing like a little coconutty.
I've never had a fresh coconut in my life, dude. Mine, like all the ones I've had have been like, what do you call it? Like processed, I guess. Probably like 15 times. Wait. Okay, there's still 2 blocks left. Let's look at this mempool. Well, try to look at the mempool. It's like frozen for some reason.
Shit.
What'd you just do? You dropped your coconut?
I think I just dropped my coconut.
All right. Let's see. We're gonna go to the mempool. Get Fred off the screen. All right. So there's 0.12 Bitcoin coming in. There's confirmed 8.3 BTC, which is a milli. Let's see. 35 UTXOs coming in. And let's watch these beautiful blocks. Oh wait, dang, I didn't see any of that I was just showing. What the heck? Can you?
What the hell? Sometimes you just gotta say what the hell.
I know, bro. I got kids. Well, I can't even say that in front of them, but all right, here we go. I was showing this. The beautiful mempool. So we're ending at block 918,200, and which is Why am I like going blank? Oh, yeah, it's one of these blocks. It's 2 more blocks. It's this one. And the address is this. You can see that there's 45 UTXOs coming in. You can see that there is 0.14 BTC coming in, and that there's a confirmed balance. We have Adele in chat saying, "I just sent more BTC in the last 2 blocks with high fees." I'm gonna dox your address, Adele. You just told me who you were. You're one of these. Here we go.
Look at the chart.
I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna go find it. What?
Look at the chart. Balance history.
Or
Perfect
what?
example of
Oh, this. Yeah. This is like, you went to bed right here, and then you woke up right here. This was the typical wait for Asia to wake up or something, whatever it is.
I'm here for it, honestly.
Look at this chart. Maybe all you had to do is go to sleep, Fred. Like, I noticed a pattern here, man. You're awake from here to here, but you go to sleep and the chart looks like this.
100%.
What's the problem there, Fred?
Sleep more. There's no concerns there.
What's up, Nazar GMGM? Yo to all the pizza lovers. Yeah, man, we gotta watch this in real time. Watch these blocks go through. Dude, I didn't know anything about this until I got into ordinals. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I knew how the blockchain worked. I knew how Bitcoin worked, but I never visited mempool.space up multiple times until ordinals.
What really got me going was Pizza Pets.
Yeah, Pizza Pets. You were checking these things religiously to make sure your pets didn't die. So the second block is an estimated 21 minutes, but again, we don't really know that. And then the next one's estimated 10 minutes. So it could be 30 minutes or it could be 5. We don't know.
I went full on health bro yesterday, and my ice tub arrived, so I can do ice baths.
Wow.
Dope, huh?
That's something I've always wanted to do and never done.
It sounds like you just need to come over so we can have a coconut in the ice bath. You can hit.
I need to, bro. That sounds nice. But the trip to Brazil doesn't sound nice. Just how far.
Yeah, no, it's a long trip. I hate traveling.
Yeah, I used to like it more, man, and traveled a lot the last few years. And I love being places. I don't love traveling to those places. Especially, I got my most convenient airport is a tiny little airport, close to where I live. And I always have to have 2 connecting flights, at least. If I'm going international, it's probably 4 connecting flights. So I'm just hopping planes, missing. Airports have gotten worse at flights too. I've never had as many delays as I have had this last 2 years of traveling. All right, dude. Yeah, let's recap a little bit more. I mean,
well, the people know what's next. Blocks are ending. We're on the final stretch, final sprint.
Ba-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da. Yeah, so next is the presale ends, which is now, or in 2 blocks. And I mean, there's really not much, to my knowledge, there's not much more to do for the users other than wait for instructions. So it'll be as Trevor mentioned on that brief amount of time that we played the space, is we're kind of waiting for RadFi to launch it. So they'll probably be I'm going to go ahead and say a minimum of a day, maybe 2 days. I don't know, until we basically, I guess, before the airdrop begins. And so you'll have ample time to know how to claim. So I know we originally saying it's safe if you just want to go ahead and be prepared to go ahead and connect to Ninja Strategy, and then go ahead and connect to RadFi, but Ninja Strategy specifically. But again, that's all going to be announced right now. The only thing you need to do to get your allocation is to send BTC to the address, and you have 2 blocks to do it. I almost want to send some just to see if like I get in on the block. Did I miss anything, Fred?
You're good. I'm just doing something here real quick. I'm doing an iconic one. I feel like it. I need to change my PFP. There's a before pizza moment and there's an after pizza.
Wait, you're doing it on the on your Twitter?
Yep.
Oh, also a little side note, if you look at the Twitter, look at that gold check, Fred. Look at that gold check.
About time.
We back, baby, we back.
We used to pray for times like this.
For real. Yeah, and then speaking of being back, we got Fred that has the check as well. GM Runes next, GM. Waiting for Fred's whatever he's gonna do. Oh yeah, top 7 trending NFTs on CoinGecko today. That's cool.
Yeah, we didn't talk about that.
Oh dude, the block went by. There's 1 block left.
Where are we at? GM Runes decks. Let's go. Oh, we're almost at 90.
Yeah, dude. Oh my gosh. 1 block left. 1 block left. We need yeah, so how you feel, man? You feel like this is a success?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. The perpetual pizza oven. Golden check, bros. Let's see what they're saying on the ordinal space. Hopefully it's not about Serge's wife. Or not significant other, whatever.
Wait. I'm gonna do something significant here, Chris. I need attention.
Okay. What are you gonna do?
Okay, let me share screen. Can you see it?
Can in a second. Ayo. Who's that guy?
This is my Bitcoin gangster. I love him dearly. I think he's ready to represent me on this path moving forward.
New arc?
It's a new arc. He's the Dark Knight. Really, he's the Dark Knight of Bitcoin. The people may not want him, but he's the one the people deserve. So that's what's going to be the next arc of my profile.
Sorry to knock your arc down, but I don't want to miss the exact moment this block goes through.
I can understand that.
But that's really cool. I want to come back to that later. I like it, dude. I like it. I think it's a good arc.
Thank you.
And you can change your PFP without being punished right now because of the gold check. Affiliate.
Done.
All right. We need I have an applause. I need like a super hype soundboard. Let me see. Super hype. These are so lame. Yeah, dude, this is. Here we go. That was not what I was looking for. Oh, I do have this, but it's not quite the bass drop that I want it to be. Could you hear that?
Mm.
I'll do that when the block goes through. All right. It's what the heck? Oh. No. Oh. Fred, we've waited our whole lives for this moment, for this block.
What's the estimated?
Did you already finish your coconut?
Yeah.
What the heck, dude? Did you finish your coffee too? Do you like enjoy things or you just like engulf things?
Coconuts, I tend to I tend to scissor pretty quickly, but no, the coffee, you gotta enjoy it.
Is it because you don't like the taste of coconut?
No, I love it. You haven't tasted a fresh coconut yet, right?
No, I never have.
Dude, it is like God's juice in a freaking nut. It's amazing. I can have like 2-3 a day.
That's crazy.
Watch for that. Yeah, if you drink too many of them, they act as a laxative. Not good.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Wow. The
It's
more
good.
I know.
I mean, it's like it has like antibacterial, antifungal properties, so it's
I
good
need
for
that. I need that. I might go to the
Yep.
store and get a coconut like right now. Well, not right now, but like
you. They might have like Thai coconuts. They usually import from Thailand. At your store, I don't know, but like
is it like will Walmart have a fresh coconut?
most coconuts that go abroad are pasteurized. They heat it up so that it doesn't like spoil.
Well, where can I find a fresh coconut, man?
It's like how we cannot find raw milk anymore.
Yeah.
Have you ever had raw milk? I never had raw milk.
No, I haven't. I've had a lot of different types of milk though, more than most. Because I owned a coffee shop for a decade.
I see.
I've had goat's milk, whole milk, almond milk, oat milk,
Camel milk.
camel milk.
Like camel milk ice cream in Dubai. It was pretty crazy.
Wow, that sounds crazy. That sounds very. What word would they use for that here?
Bougie.
No, the opposite of that.
Ratchet.
Gainy. That's the word they use like when you hunt animals that like I don't know, like more wild, like deer or something like that, and you cook it. It's like it's more like gainy. So they say that it's like I don't know. It tastes like you're. I don't even want to get into it. Never mind. Yeah, this block's about to go through. Dude, that stream yesterday for 5.5 hours was nuts. Oh my god. We talked about the most random stuff. I thought you were gonna be there, bro. You were there at the beginning. You're like, all right, I'm out, and then you came at the end.
I had to do something behind the scenes.
I know. You've been grinding, but that was wild. Me and Ken talked about literally everything a human could talk about in 5.5 hours. I don't think I had another word to say the rest of the day. Like, just like went out with my family, ate just in silence. Like, just I was out of words, man.
All the words were exhausted.
They were. After this block goes through, we're gonna celebrate and we'll cheers our coffees and we'll go check out what they're saying on the ordinal show or whatever show that they're doing, the spaces, and life will be grand. Life will be grand.
Whew. I mean, I'm just here like thinking of the algorithm to take place and how it's going to gobble up the floor ninjas.
Yeah, I mean, that's something we need to talk about when this goes through is like the machine hasn't been turned on yet.
Exactly.
But I also want to like, talk about it in a way that's not trying to create necessarily speculation. Because we're just able to share the information. But I'm just excited to see the machine turn on, the oven to turn on.
I'm curious how the purchasing is going to work. You know, whether
Hey, let's go!
bum 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 bum.
I don't even know what's playing. I can't hear it. That's not the right music. I don't even know what I got on here. Okay, that's better. I need my Mog glasses too. Oh, here they are. I should have had these on the whole time.
No way.
Let me actually. You know which song I associate with this whole weekend?
Oh, you have another song?
This is the song I associate with this weekend.
Let's go. Let's hear it.
You hear it?
Vibe.
Push it to the limit. Walk along the razor's edge. Don't look down, just keep your head or you'll be finished. Open up the limit. Past the point, there's no risk.
We're at,
All right, there is. Dude, we got past 9 BTC. Let's
Crazy.
go. I actually didn't think we like the last hour. I was skeptical of whether it was going to cross 9, but we are just past 9 BTC, man. And hey, I'm just going to say it. Stop sending because we're probably going to have to. I'd assume we're going to just have to refund everything that comes in after that block. So don't send anymore. There's 3 people that are going to get refunded, which is just. You have to go, you have to wait for the refund and we have to refund you and it's just no fun. So it's closed. It's done. You had 25 hours. Actually, you had less because some of the Bitcoin. No, you had about that because some of the Bitcoin blocks went by fast, but woo! All right, let's see how let's see what they're talking about at the.
that was a proper Ric Flair woo. I loved it.
I want this to be a top 3 Bitcoin meme coin. It's pizza. It's the pizza Bitcoin, the pizza meme coin of Bitcoin. Like there's a lot of room to go up from here.
Bullish.
So Trevor, I was on a late night space at like 3:30 a.m. with lovely Decentralized and Mystery and Cynthia and some other great folks. And Decentralized, I believe, was the one who mentioned that there is a BRC 20 pizza. And then we started talking,
It's different.
are we going to have
I
a
lost money on
Pizza
that one.
Wars? And I said, yes, I'm excited for Pizza Wars personally. Yeah, man, I think like we got a new mission. We have to
Spelled different
make the
too.
Rune
It's just
pizza
PIZA.
better than the BRC 20 pizza. How do we feel about that?
Are they going to show up to compete or what? Like
That's the
I
problem.
feel like
So
I'm gonna. I
anytime-
feel like I'm gonna get on the mat. I'm gonna be waiting for my opponent, and they're not gonna show up.
Yeah, anytime you like, I have this issue too, Trevor.
Going
Like
up,
I'll
I
like
think it's
tweet
awesome.
about dog and some BRC20 token, and then nobody's even offended. Nobody's mad that they got fudded. So I don't know. Yeah, we'll have to see what happens. But bottom line,
awesome Runes communities,
I am
and I
fully
mean, really,
confident
it's like
that the Runes community is going to back you guys in this. And yeah, this is awesome, guys. This is another Rune joined the club. We've got a bunch of awesome Runes communities, and I mean, really, it's like I think Scott, the Rad token on your platform on RadFi, and the Node Strategy token, and then the Pizza token. Like these are the new Runes of the last like 2025, quite frankly, that have kind of joined the club here. So very, very exciting. I think like people who are into Runes, very excited. And then obviously people that are into ordinals. I mean, literally all the money that Trevor just raised is just getting plowed back into buying ordinals, right? This is like I like to
and
say
that's
this is
the
the
name of the
opposite of
game.
an extraction. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly. Like the funds
yeah.
that go in that sweep, those people are gonna buy more ordinals. You know what I mean?
Right, exactly. And like recycling capital in the ecosystem has been something that's just been sorely lacking from the Bitcoin sector since I've been watching it. It's kind of like been ordinals mints, which it's like funds the team's endeavors, or runes mints, which funds miners. There hasn't really been these flywheels and kind of like recycled capital, which is important stuff that I've learned just from building DeFi in other sectors. So really happy to see this coming together for our ecosystem now. And Leo, you said something previously as well that I agree with, is that when you start to get these new communities and new projects that launch, some of the profits from those tend to roll into like the OG, like the OGs who've been here for a while as well. So that'll roll into ordinals and roll into OG runes, and slowly we kind of like start to build out the ecosystem with liquidity being recycled amongst all the users and all the projects, and just like a much more sustainable system than we had kind of since the beginning of ordinals, I would say.
Yep. Yeah, totally. I mean, yeah. Look, it'll be interesting. I think like where this is very early. We'll have to obviously pizza and like the node strategy token like need to go live, and trading needs to happen. We gotta kind of see this through. There's still work. The work is not done just because the pre-sale's over, Trevor. Trevor's very aware there's a lot of execution to happen here. But that's kind of like what I'm personally much more excited about is like
Yeah,
bringing ordinals back. I think there's a decent chance here. I think this could be pretty big for ordinals.
definitely. And I hope I hope other projects do this. I mean, there's really no downside. I mean, now that we've just done it, and now that there's node strategy and others, like this is a good opportunity. Like back in when Runes was initially launching, we onboard a lot of people from out of the ecosystem, and I think this is another opportunity to do that. And so yeah, like it's the more the merrier type of situation for real. And I'm not saying that because actually, like, it's honestly to my advantage not to say that. Like, if I really want to do what's in my best interest, I'd say don't do a strategy. Like, it doesn't validate us by other people doing this in any means. Like, maybe a little bit, I guess it validates us, but that's not the point. I mean, like the pre-sale is done. We the vehicle has a million in liquidity to back the ninjas. I want to see other collections have that kind of capital to back themselves as well. Like it's if it'll be to my advantage to tell people not to do it or not to help people to do it rather than like encourage people to.
Yeah, definitely agree with that. And for anybody that is considering, I'll say that we are adding more features to our launchpad to try and make it easier for folks, so you don't have to spin up your own website and host your own auction and do all that work that the earlier teams like Pizza Ninjas and Node Strategy had to put into it. So we will try and productize like some piece of this over the coming weeks. And also LIFO is working on a way to manage like key signing and stuff in a better way. So would be a good guy to contact if you're thinking about launching a strategy. Definitely hoping to continue building features that support this meta, because I think it's like pretty solid product market fit for this ecosystem with ordinals and runes connecting.
Yeah, thanks, Scott. Scott, one of the reasons actually why I really was like, I gotta like initially, again, I reacted, I think, the way most people did in skeptical nature to the whole punk strategy, even though I got like a surprising amount of inbound from different people that I hadn't heard from in a while. But when I saw like Scott was bullish on it and Scott had put the time into doing this, I was like, okay. And then I saw LIFO as well. I was like, okay, there's some smart people. Like you have to look at it, kind of a thing. And then when I actually looked at it, I was like, okay, shit. Like, good thing I looked at this. So Scott, like, what was your experience like? How did you go from like, were you skeptical at first when you saw it on ETH, and how did you switch, or what's your experience been?
Yeah. No, I was similar to you in the skepticism of punk strategy. But the more I thought about the flywheel, I mean, I think like it as long as you know what you're buying, right? Like I think it makes sense as exposure to punks. I mean, when any of the underlying sell, right? Like whether it's a punk or ninja or whatever, like that is going to create automated buying pressure on the token. So it's like a predictable, exposure to the underlying without having to buy a full NFT. So I think, I definitely think it makes sense for people, and I think that the uh, I was skeptical in the ETH ecosystem, but I'm much less skeptical here because of how centered this ecosystem is on ordinals. So I do think it's a little extra special here, if I'm being honest. Like it just makes that much more sense in the Bitcoin ecosystem where ordinals are such a key piece of kind of everything that we built.
Yeah, well said. Well said. And I think it makes sense if you do this like to do progressive decentralization. I mean, that's also that's for any project, right? You don't want to. I mean, Punk Strategy nailed it. Like those guys at TokenWorks. I need to meet. If anyone knows them, like please connect me because I really want to know those guys. They did a really smart thing, but also if it's too like written in stone, like in a smart contract where it's like you have to do exactly this way, like there's a higher chance of being gamed. People have tried to game the existing one, and I think
And it's happened. Yeah, it's happened. It's still happening.
yeah,
I think like
it's
even
it's
yesterday.
been
Yeah.
it's been pretty resilient, but there's still those sometimes like small percentages can make a big difference, right? Like especially if like in terms of like virality, like if you study like growth marketing and products that go viral and like a few percentage different points different can make a curve like be exponential versus make a curve be like more linear in shape. So
Yeah.
you want to avoid any type of leakage basically in this model.
Right. And that's something we've been able to do with the structure, right? So
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
that is
it's
unique in the Bitcoin ecosystem as well, and even on RadFi to be able to do that.
yeah, I think there's like a lot of small details that if you're not plugged in and you're not like on the ground, you wouldn't kind of see the whole picture, which is honestly like usually what happens in crypto. I mean, think about the people who just fudded ordinals, faded ordinals, because they didn't have all like the specific details. I mean, or big example is like, a lot. I have friends or I know people where they were here in the 27 ICO phase and they stayed through the bear market and now they have a really nice house. You know what I mean? Because
Class of 2017, bro, right here.
they were building in 2018, and they were at the beginning of this stuff with DeFi and other things. But if you had only seen the ICOs and you didn't actually see the DeFi that people were working on, or even the NFTs that people were working on, as Leo, was CryptoPunks is 2017, right?
2017, brother.
Yeah, so it's like, dude, I have friends that were buying CryptoPunks for $1. You know what I mean? And because they knew that there was like the pump and dumps of these ICOs and the scams and stuff like that. That's always been the case in crypto, but there's that few percentage thing of things that you have to have your like eyes to the ground, and so you really got to have a combine a skeptical mind with an open mind in this space. It's really hard to do.
Yeah, definitely. What was the 2017 ETH collection that was like breaking Ethereum? It was one of the earlier NFTs. It's definitely kind of irrelevant now. It's like something to do with cheese or maybe cats or something. I don't know if anyone remembers that, but
Wait, say this again. What's the
there.
question?
I'm trying to remember from the
Crypto
27
kitties,
Crypto
crypto,
Kitties. Yes, that's right.
yeah.
And I do find it interesting. I mean, were punks like a project before Crypto Kitties, or was it the other way around? Because Kitties was the first one that I remember like broke Ethereum.
You're asking the right guy, Scott. I only spent a lot of time, many years of my life studying this. So the answer is yes. CryptoPunks were before CryptoKitties. CryptoKitties is interesting. There's several contracts that actually predate the official contract. But yeah, November 2017. So a few months later, there's actually like 10 different NFT collections between the CryptoPunks launch and the CryptoKitties smart contract. There's a Mooncats collection that predates the CryptoKitties for like cats, which is cool.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting, and it does kind of go to show that sometimes iterating and it doesn't get it, you don't get it right the first time, and then you iterate a couple of times, and then things kind of pick up from there.
Speaking of the closed-mindedness Trevor spoke of, I saw when CryptoPunks minted out. I went and looked at it, and you know what I thought? I said,
Scam.
"Yeah, this is the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my entire life." I like, why would people not buy normal tokens? Like, why would people buy art like this? Like, that doesn't make any sense. That's literally what I thought.
I was
And
definitely an NFT skeptic as well
yeah, man.
for my entire
So
I was only ICOs, only DeFi. I didn't get into my first NFT I bought was an ordinal.
yeah. So bottom line is, I can kind of I have some empathy for people who like don't get NFTs. But yeah, when CryptoKitties came around and I saw that it could be a game, I was like, hell yeah, this is awesome. So played CryptoKitties, and then like CryptoKitties got me. But yeah, man, the CryptoPunks, I did not understand like the PFP art thing at all. But the gaming got me.
What do we
So
think?
I don't know. Maybe
There, Fred. What are they
maybe
talking about,
gaming
bro?
is what
Why are they talking
onboards
about crypto
mass
kitties?
to NFTs. We don't know. We'll have to find out.
Are you waiting to talk?
Yes, we will. 9 times.
Cool. I wanna go around the room a little bit too. I see we got Fred here, we got Chris, we got Tuxedo, ZK. Yeah, guys, I don't see the hand, so feel free to just unmute. Like, how you guys doing?
Yo, DM. Oh my God. I decided to celebrate, switch my PFP up a little, went from white to what I call the dark night of Bitcoin on this historical day.
Dude, I love that one. I love that
Yeah.
like the egghead. It's like an egghead.
It's an egghead
Ninja.
Bitcoin gangster.
There's a few of those. You know, those like when Boozy and I were selecting all the ninjas in the first 1500, we were like really debating on that one and a couple others that have that kind of that they don't have a face, they just have the eyes. And we were like, yeah, we need this one. Like we need these little eggheads. They look retarded in the best way.
I mean, I identify with it so much, you know, as a retard maxer, I do have to take the egghead here. But a question that I had was whether we know on the punk side and punk strategy, what the buyback mechanism is in terms of timing. Like, is it predictable? Is it like?
Yeah, definitely. So, well, basically, it's as soon as they reach enough to buy the next punk. And what happens is somebody, it's so like any smart contract is not technically like automated. Like it's not like a cron job. You have to have somebody send the transaction. So they let anybody call the smart contract to make the buy. But there's people who've set up like bots that automate it where like as soon as it hits it, they like, because they also give a bounty to people who trigger that transaction. So there's people that have art like on day one had like built a cron job to like check the numbers and then just automatically trigger it. And like I don't know if they're racing to the mempool, but yeah,
There's some really big payouts early on as well.
It's extremely predictable. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that can change to give it a little bit of extra. Yeah, I'd say security and just no room for manipulation. You know,
Well, it'll be like that on Bitcoin for with Ninja strategy and node strategy. I mean, because it's not a smart contract and it is like a federated multi-sig that handles this, they can be a little more nimble. I think of the ones on Bitcoin more similar to like a traditional DAT, like digital asset treasury company, where the team can kind of execute how they see best, and hopefully not be like top blasting sailor style.
Yeah, totally. I mean, definitely the move is like to progressively decentralize and to figure out like ways you can do this. I mean, actually, the sniping prevention is also a really good thing. I mean, actually, I don't know if Leo, do you know if ERC 721 smart contracts if people can snipe your buy?
No, but they sure could with ordinals before.
Yeah, why wouldn't they be able to snipe it, I guess? And
It's because
EVM.
the way our PSVT stuff works, we leave it open where anybody can buy. So
No, I mean for Ethereum, like why couldn't you just like
oh, you know
outgas somebody?
what?
Yeah. Because I
I'm not
guess if you
here's the deal. I'm
yeah.
not 100% sure. I've never heard it be a thing, and I think the way that I haven't looked at like the Seaport contract to see, but I've just never heard of people being.
Yeah, I think you
can get.
I think you can. I think you can definitely snipe on Ethereum because the way that the anti-sniping works on Bitcoin is that it requires an additional signature on the client side, right? So it's like before they send it through the mempool, the marketplace itself signs the transaction, and then so they won't sign it the next one if somebody else comes after you.
And on the Ethereum side, you could snipe in the sense it's more like MEV, I think is what they would call it, more in the ETH ecosystem, where somebody could sneak a transaction in ahead of you. While in Bitcoin, it's a little different. It's more like RBFing to some extent. I'm pretty sure, right? Like when you get sniped on Bitcoin, that's what's happening under the hood, right? Somebody
Yeah,
RBFs
because
the trade and
so
just like pays a higher fee and buys the
yeah,
ordinal before
I
you.
believe that like the transaction goes through, it calls a smart contract, it checks like a sort of database kind of a thing. It's like, I mean, we should get some of our there's like devs in our team who know these questions. Maybe I'll see if they can come on and talk about it.
Hey, is
ChatGPT is saying
Tuxedo
you guys are
building an
right.
EVM environment?
ChatGPT says you guys are right. Just FYI, I was wrong.
Yeah, I mean, we, like, yeah, a lot of our team were, before Ordinals, we were all NFT enjoyers, Bitcoin enjoyers, so if you build stuff in NFTs before Ordinals, you should, in your dev, know EVM probably,
Yeah, I don't. I guess I think the reason like people don't talk about it that much or haven't heard about it is probably because the Ethereum blocks are pretty fast, they're like 15 seconds or whatever, and like most of the sniping happening on Bitcoin required like a human to look and see, and it's just that it's the 10 minutes gives you a lot of time to like go and kind of take a look and try to like manually click and snipe something. And then on Ethereum, it would probably just be a bot that would have to be programmed to snipe it. And I don't really know what case you would really want to even do that. I don't
It would
know.
be kind of like
I don't know.
sandwich attacks on an AMM or something, trying to squeak in a trade before somebody else's trade. You can't really like cancel that person's trade the way you do in ordinals when we consider like sniping, right? Like the trade just like never happens. But on Ethereum, it kind of would just like revert if you got sandwiched like that, or somebody jumped in ahead of you.
Yeah, but like if you're on Ethereum and you're trying to buy like a specific NFT and it's like a grail, and then you submit it, and then somebody comes in, can they buy it before it's confirmed?
Yeah,
Probably,
somebody
yes.
could. Yeah, through MEV, right? You would need to know who's building the block, and you would send. And a lot of block builders on Ethereum run the software that enables them to like receive these requests, right? So, MEV is productized often in the ecosystem, and so yeah, somebody could just pay a higher fee to get their purchase request in before you. The way it's most common would be in trading fungibles, though, because there's an actual like there's like a clear economic benefit where you could front run someone's trade, and then as soon as their trade is then processed at a higher price, you sell, you sandwich them, right? You buy before them, and then you sell right after them, and you do that by like paying the block builder.
it's cool. Yeah, I mean, we're all geeking, we're all nerding about the technology, but also like we should talk about the meme potential. Like Leo, you've been obviously, I mean, you created probably one of the most successful meme coins ever. You know what I mean? Like, what do you see? What do you see as important going forward? I mean, actually, Leo, like, and you helped us with some of the like brainstorming of like getting the word out. I didn't even notice like really understand everything about how meme coins work in terms of the virality of them until we started seeing like pizza trending on X, and I realized that like when people post the ticker, it is like one of the hardest challenge I think with NFT communities is just like connecting everybody, right? It's like we've been working on different tools, like people submit their X account and we would like update it, and the X API is really difficult to deal with. You have like a ninja follow ninja, you know what I mean? But like when you just click on the ticker dog or click on the ticker pizza, you immediately see everybody in the community who's interested in it. So I'm curious, like what you've learned on the meme side, that how to propel this forward to a larger audience to onboard people to Bitcoin.
Yeah, man. Like I really, really want to see like Ruin succeed, Bitcoin meme coin succeed. And when I think about pizza, like I do think about half of it. It's like two halves of a pizza, right? You got pepperoni on half and then mushrooms on the other half or something. So half of what you're doing here is the pizza ninja strategy, like the ninja strategy component. It's the flywheel. It's taking the fees on RadFi, buying, pizza ninjas, burning all of that. The other half is that this is also just like pizza token. Like, I'm correct in saying, Trevor, like this is going to show up on CoinMarketCap as pizza with an image of pizza and the ticker pizza, correct?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So the bottom line here is, I think you're doing a clever trick that has happened for a long time, where you can basically like bring memetics to something, and it basically like adds value. It does two things, and I think when you talk about the meme half of, you know, Ninja Strategy Pizza, the pizza token, um, yeah, man, you basically want to get as many people to, you know, buy and talk about the meme coin. Like fundamentally, like what I think of when I think of meme coins is I think of a ticker and an image and a bunch of people bull posting it and excited about it, and basically a large community forming. Many of those people will be hardcore, they become friends. There will be more casual people that just buy and hold and check every 6 months. But it's not all that different from Bitcoin. So with Dog, what we did was like we just literally studied Bitcoin, and we're just trying to like copy the template that Satoshi used and how Bitcoin got to, you know, $2 trillion. And yeah, bottom line, I think you know, I'm looking right now. I tapped pizza, and there's, you know, people doing $ pizza every minute. I think encouraging your holders to just spread pizza and talk about pizza and use pizza all the time, like, to me, X is the secret weapon. It's where everyone happens to be. We're not this. All the crypto natives, at least, happen to be on X. We're not fragmented. There's other industries where you're fragmented across all these apps. You have to post on 10 different social platforms. You really just need to focus most of your energy on X and building, you know, a large community of people on X. I mean, it's not an easy thing to do, but yeah, man, I think you just have to like just constantly work every day um, on this. And you know, I can give you all sorts of like tips and stuff I've learned. I don't have all the secret sauce, but yeah, man. Bottom line is like, yeah, this is a fungible token that is not capped at how many people can hold it. And I think this is a great way for, you know, a lot of people to dip their toes into the ecosystem. And yeah, if people want to buy pizza, they can buy $1 pizza. They don't have to buy necessarily, you know, a multi-$1,000 NFT, which in the vast majority of people in the world would say you'd have to be rich to basically do that, right? So anybody can just buy a little pizza and participate in this. And I think X is like everything. I think this is not just you know, everybody who holds pizza cheering on Trevor as he, you know, tweets about pizza every day. That's not what meme coins are about. Like, it really is like a bottom up kind of retail type thing. And I think a good meme coin has a community that is on X posting about it every day. That's how it is, and that's how I've remembered meme coins for as long as I've been into meme coins, which basically was around 2021, right, when they kind of kicked off. So I don't know, man. That's my high level. X. Don't spend your time too many other places than X, and just put that $ pizza in every tweet all the time forever, and get your community to do the same thing, and it will just kind of grow like wildfire. I think. Yeah, I don't know. I think. Yeah, pizza. I think like now that it's got a pretty clear market cap, starting off with a little over $1 million. Yeah, I mean, I'm very confident that you guys are going to be able to crush that. I hope those people make a lot of money.
I mean, I can't find another pizza ticker on CoinMarketCap. So I know there's like some on, there's obviously a lot of them just out there, but I don't see any on CoinMarketCap. I don't know what the highest, like, are we already the highest market cap of any pizza ticker right now? Like that
I
would
think
be
last night as I was rating, when we got pizza trending, by the way, good job, Ninja community guys. Love to see that. I saw someone pizza on Soul or something, and I commented wrong pizza. But yeah, I don't think they reached significance.
Yeah, look, bottom line, Trevor, a lot of projects don't check kind of the basic marks. We'll have a call, not today, because I know there's other stuff to do and we're low on sleep, but we'll have a call soon, and I'll kind of run you through. There's a lot of things you should do. There's a lot of things you should do. Getting on CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap and getting verified. This is just lots of free eyeballs that It's like it's the starting line. It's free. For some reason, a bunch of projects don't do that. I can show you how to do that, and there's a lot more things you can do that are free. So
Yeah, this is going to be great. I mean, I think we'll also post a form. You know, obviously we're going exclusive with RadFi to start, but we'll post a form somewhere that like any builder in the space, like, you know, I'm an investor in a bunch of different platforms that trade runes and offer runes, and like we'll just like give a little bit of liquidity to everybody, you know, and but of course we need to be able to support the protocol and the model, which I think people have to develop a little bit, but there's going to be a lot of distribution through this, like a lot of distribution.
yeah, just to be clear, you're not just making this like some small niche thing for the ordinals and rune space. Like you want to go centralized exchange route, blow the pizza meme up, correct?
I mean, 100%. I mean, just to start, I mean, we're going to have, you know, assuming that most people can support this, there's probably like 20 different platforms that are on runes that are of significant size, right? I mean, Lila, like how many builders in runes are there right now?
Yeah, there's a bunch. There's basically people who built on the old kind
All right, Fred. Fred, you there? All right, chat. Well, if you can hear me, you got all the information. I think that concluded the bulk of what to expect next. If you sent BTC, just wait for the next few days to get some updates. We'll be posting updates across all socials. And we're live every Tuesday at 4 p.m. Eastern time. Obviously, this week was a little different. Love you guys. Hope you have an amazing rest of your Wednesday, whatever day it is, Wednesday. We'll see you guys soon. Peace out.